You arrive at your hotel room. It was a long day. All you want is a hot shower. You turn on the shower. You wait. Cold. You wait a little more. Still cold. You check the handle. You try again. Ice cold. There is no hot water. What do you say? Who do you call? Today, we're going to practice this situation, step by step. Hello, and welcome to Royo English. I'm Ryan. This is Easy English Shadowing. No hot water is one of the most common hotel problems. It happens everywhere, in big hotels and small hotels. And when it happens, you need to act quickly. You need to call the front desk, explain the problem clearly, and follow up if nothing happens. Today, you'll hear a short real-life story about a hotel with no hot water. First, just listen. Then, we'll break the situation into practical sentences. You'll practice them step by step. And finally, you'll hear the full story again at natural speed. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to say when there is no hot water. Let's begin. First, just listen. Last winter, I checked into a hotel after a long day of travel. I was cold and tired. The first thing I wanted was a hot shower. I went to the bathroom and turned on the shower. I waited 2 minutes. The water was completely cold. I turned the handle all the way to hot. Still cold. I waited 5 more minutes. Nothing changed. I picked up the hotel phone and called the front desk. "Hello," I said. "This is room 208. There is no hot water in my room. The water is completely cold. I tried waiting, but nothing changed." The receptionist apologized. "I'm sorry to hear that," he said. "Could you send someone to check?" I asked. "Of course," he said. "Someone will be there in 15 minutes." I waited. 20 minutes passed. No one came. I called again. "Hello, this is room 208 again. The water is still cold. No one has come yet. How long will it take to fix?" The receptionist checked. "I'm very sorry," he said. "Is this happening in other rooms too?" I asked. "Yes," he said. "There is a problem with the boiler. It will be fixed in 1 hour." I was not happy. But at least I knew what was happening. 1 hour later, the hot water came back. I finally had my shower. Now, let's practice the key sentences. Listen first. Then speak with me. There is no hot water in my room. There is no hot water in my room. The water is completely cold. The water is completely cold. I tried waiting, but nothing changed. I tried waiting, but nothing changed. Could you send someone to check? Could you send someone to check? How long will it take to fix? How long will it take to fix? Is this happening in other rooms too? Is this happening in other rooms too? Thank you for your help. Now let's listen to the full story again at natural speed. Last winter, I checked into a hotel after a long day of travel. I was cold and tired. All I wanted was a hot shower. I turned on the shower and waited. The water was completely cold. I tried for 5 minutes, but nothing changed. I called the front desk. "Hello, this is room 208. There is no hot water in my room. The water is completely cold. I tried waiting, but nothing changed. Could you send someone to check?" He said someone would come in 15 minutes. 20 minutes passed and no one arrived. I called again. "Hello, this is room 208 again. The water is still cold. No one has come yet. How long will it take to fix?" He explained there was a problem with the boiler. I asked, "Is this happening in other rooms too?" He said yes, and it would be fixed in 1 hour. 1 hour later, the hot water came back. I finally had my shower. Before we finish, here are 2 practical tips. Number 1. Always give your room number first. This is room 208. This helps the front desk find your booking immediately. Number 2. If no one comes, call again. Just say, "No one has come yet. How long will it take to fix?" You have the right to follow up. Don't wait in silence. Next time you have a problem in your hotel room, don't wait. Pick up the phone, give your room number, describe the problem in 1 sentence. "There is no hot water in my room." That's it. You don't need perfect English. You need clear English. Now it's your turn. Think about a time something in your hotel room didn't work. Maybe the shower. Maybe the air conditioning. Maybe something else. Write 1 sentence in the comments, in English. For example, "There was no hot water in my hotel room last year." Great work today! Every episode, your English gets a little better. Keep going. See you in the next Easy English Shadowing episode. Goodbye.